Oh my gosh, you're so talented, Allison. Hi.
Hi, guys.
By the way, on a whole separate note,
yeah.
your skin looked magical in that shot.
Allison, I did my makeup for myself, so that means the world.
It looked good.
Wow. Allison, what
moisturizer.
cream do you use for your skin?
Oh my gosh, it's a tinted moisturizer. I think it's called, it's SAIE Beauty. But it's funny because, like, when you don't have a makeup artist doing your makeup on days like that, you're like, gosh, does it look okay? But thank you. That means the world. More than
beautiful,
anything.
talented,
Thank
you know, just amazing.
You know, I just love the fact that she's in a booth. She's got the mic. She's got the guitar.
You love this.
I love when people, you got the foam going to drown out the noise.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. We all had to adjust during the pandemic as actors. And this booth has been like a lifeblood for me. And I'm very grateful. And I get to play some music here for you, so it's amazing.
It's great. It's great. And Allison, listen, speaking of acting, we'll get to the music in a second. Adam Sandler's The Week Of, still on Netflix. It'll be there forever,
yes,
of course,
it'll be
right?
there forever. Yeah, no.
Dude, that had to be, just an absolutely amazing experience for you.
It really was. It was my first feature, and, to get a role that large, incredible. A little daunting, but once you meet Adam, you realize just what an amazing person he is and why people want to continuously work with him. It's because he's a family man and he's just what you see is what you get. Every day, it was like going to summer camp, really. We filmed in Long Island on the summer. It was incredible.
Oh my God, that's what we need.
I know.
We need to go to Long Island. We need to go to Adam Sandler's summer camp.
So Allison, do you have Adam Sandler and Chris Rock? Are they in your phone now?
Yes.
Really? You got their...
Stop it. You could call them and
I don't do that. I'm like very respectful of like people's schedules and stuff, but like occasionally like Adam and I'll, text on holidays and say hey and stuff. And Robert Smigel, the director of the film, he always keeps in contact, always emails, but the entire team at Happy Madison, they're just very real people and just incredibly kind. It was a unique experience for all of us that were on that film. It was just really special. And it's the gift that keeps on giving because Netflix is forever.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Was it just as fun, because when you think of those guys and forget what's on screen, I can imagine all the fun you guys are. Is it
jokes off screen all the time?
Off screen,
and music. Always, Adam always has like 80s music rolling in the background. Or like hip hop, and he's actually he's a great singer. I don't know if most people know that, but we were singing show tunes a lot because I have a Broadway background. Chris Rock was always testing out material, always. So like anyone that sees the wedding scene in the film where like I don't want to give too much away, but there's like a catastrophic occurrence. In between takes, he was just trying out new material. And of course, everyone's just like always in stitches laughing.
That's got to be amazing.
Was it like sort of a take on Look Who's Coming to Dinner, like out of curiosity, or was it the?
It's almost like Daughter of the Bride, but it's the premise of the film is Adam and Chris are sort of like dueling fathers. Who's going to pay for the wedding? Chris is the more affluent father, and Adam is not, and he just feels he wants so badly to pay for his daughter's wedding, almost to a fault. And it turns into this sort of big catastrophic weekend. But in the end, everyone realizes what really matters and what's important. And
I love it.
Yeah, I think, now that summer is coming along, so many weddings coming up, I think that a lot of brides, grooms, even parents can connect to it for sure.
Oh my God, yeah.
So amazing. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the paneling. I love
You can sort of tell if you look in that picture in the back, like there's actually games.
Galaga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was one of my favorites. You just hold the button and it's like a machine gun.
It makes me think of like my like weekday afternoons at the pizza parlor after school.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So
all that's missing
Galaga.
is like. All that's missing is the coin machine where you can like get a sticker or like
and Space Invaders. I love the Space
Invaders, Pac-Man. I mean, we're Adam Sandler's age, so we get all of that completely. We lived it. We lived that age.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's beautiful. And the director Robert Smigel, who's actually a New Jersey native like myself, he wrote it, sort of to honor his own father. So that's really amazing.
What just happened?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my computer actually fell asleep. That's live. That's like live theater. My computer fell asleep for a moment.
We did or you did?
My computer did because I wasn't
okay.
touching it for a while.
Oh, okay.
I love live theater.
Yeah,
it's great.
Live. That'll never see the light of day. Don't worry about it. Well, listen, I want to talk about some of your new music in a second.
Absolutely.
But like Suki and I were talking about you before you came on. How you were in Bye Bye Birdie, one of your first jobs, right, on Broadway.
It was,
and also part of the ensemble cast of Mamma Mia, which means we got to hear you sing at least something from Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? I mean, it's who doesn't love ABBA?
I was cheated by you,
since I don't know when. Is that your karaoke song?
Yes, absolutely. Let me tell you something. My mom, when she was cleaning the house, would be like, I can hear the hills, Fernando. I can hear the bells and tolling and the dove. And I'd be like, oh my God, what's going on, Mom? And she's like singing Fernando. Oh,
the fun fact of that song.
Fernando?
The fun fact of that song is that it's actually in the show, but unless you're like a true ABBA fan, you never hear it. It's actually whistled on stage by the actress who plays the mother, who plays Donna, and she'll like whistle it out, but it's actually not on the soundtrack of the show. But I mean, they just did everything that they could to fit as many songs into that. And, as an ensemble cast, we had to learn maybe 25, 30 songs.
Wow.
And we were always singing backup vocals behind the stage.
Wow.
In booths, 3 people to a booth. So it was sort of something like this. And we'd just be huddled and singing 3-part harmony. And they would always switch my harmony part. But it was, it's really heavy lifting vocally for all of the actors in that show.
And we would have never known it because, when you're sitting in the audience, you have no idea of all the technicalities that are happening behind the scenes.
Absolutely. The thing is that it sounds so ethereal that people think it's pre-recorded. It is not. It never was. It was always live. And I have such special memories about that show because I did it in my junior year of college, going into my senior year of college.
You were a little bit of an overachiever, I think.
Yeah,
Do you think
so, right?
I was very lucky. My experience with Bye Bye Birdie is I went to an open call in the city, slept on the street for a couple of hours. My mom watched me as I was sleeping to make sure no one took my place in line. It was very American Idol style. And I sang my song and I went back home to do a community theater production of Little Women. I ended up getting that show for my first open call. And then I met the music director for Mamma Mia while I was doing that show. And I auditioned a couple of times for it and got it on my second time around.
Wow.
And it was awesome. I was able to pay for college in that way. And it was a friend of mine from the show said it was a really fierce summer stock because I was in it, in between semesters of school.